Come on in. Just stepped out of the shower. I got a radio interview coming up in a couple of hours. I don't know why I'm doing this, but the shower is the biggest place for inspiration for me. And I got to deal with it while it's fresh. Did some study, put some things together here. I just want to make this delivery quick. I don't know if this is going to fly. I might have to redo this 2 or 3 times. Maybe I'll change my clothes. But if it's good, you're going to get it right from here, where intimacy actually begins. We talk a lot about beauty, projection, sensitivity, and the inner life here. But there's a place where all of this eventually is going to converge, right? It's a place most people never talk about honestly, the bedroom, not the mechanics, not the performance, and not the cultural noise around sex. I'm talking about the emotional architecture that makes intimacy possible or impossible for that. Because for a deeply sensitive woman, especially a beautiful one, the bedroom is not a neutral space. No. She doesn't walk in as a blank slate. She walks in carrying the entire history of how the world has responded to her. And that history is rarely gentle. A beautiful woman is sexualized before she is understood, desired before she is known, approached before she is met, projected upon before she is perceived. So when a woman enters the bedroom, she's not entering a sanctuary, she's entering a space already shaped by the hunger of others, the insecurity of others, the fantasies of others, and the expectations of others. And she feels all of it. Because her hunger is not primarily physical. Can I say that 10 times? And if there's guys, if you're watching this right now, if your girlfriend's saying, hey, watch this, please see if you can understand. Her hunger is not primarily physical. Okay. Her hunger is connection, connection, connection. To be met, to be felt, to be understood, to be safe enough to open. This is a sacred thing. Mm. But the culture has trained men for generations to approach intimacy as something they get, while she's expected to be the one who gives. He gets pleasure, she gives access. He gets release, she gives accommodation. He gets validation, she gives performance. And then we wonder why she feels unseen, why she shuts down, why she dissociates, why she feels lonely, even in the presence of a partner, and oftentimes a really good one, too. It's because the emotional asymmetry is built into the script. Hmm. The emotional asymmetry. Okay. Her inner life is asking for connection. His conditioning is asking for performance. All right. Well, these two hungers do not naturally align. do they? And this is where compassion has to enter the conversation. Not pity, not indulgence, not moralizing, but compassion for the mismatch. Because intimacy is not what happens in the bedroom. Intimacy is what makes the bedroom possible. A woman's body cannot open where her inner life is not met. So the old paradigm, he gets, she gives, has to fall away. Just let it go. And this is not because men are wrong or because women are victims. Let that one go. But because the architecture itself is broken. The new paradigm is simple. Two sovereign inner lives meeting, two nervous systems attuning, frequencies. Two people arriving with presence, not performance, connection before contact. I'll say that again. Connection before contact. Attunement before action. Inner life before outer expression. This is where intimacy actually begins. Not in the body, in the being. And when that shift happens, when the emotional asymmetry dissolves, the bedroom becomes what it's always meant to be, a place where two people meet without hunger, without fear, without performance, and without the old scripts. Just presence, just connection, just truth. That's the conversation Avalon is ready for now. Wow. You think? Come back soon. Let's talk more about this. And until that time, remain in peace.